This is Ptah Gabrie reporting for Spirit News. The Heitzman Rec Center is often the site of many discussions of issues facing the residents of Harrowgate. On February 22nd, the Heitzman Rec Center was the site of a meeting to discuss much-needed renovations to the playground and facilities located there. This comes on the heels of the mayor's announcement to invest $600 million into city rec centers, parks, and libraries. Many of the residents felt like Heitzman Rec Center and playground have been overlooked, and kids are left playing on outdated equipment. Councilman Mark Squilla was at the meeting along with 3 members of Parks and Recreation. The speakers brought a tentative plan and presented it to the public. According to the councilman, it will ultimately be up to the residents to decide what type of equipment will suit them best. The discussion became heated when the speakers told the audience that they believed the project might not begin construction for 3 years or more. This came much to the dismay of the approximately 30 people in the room. Harrowgate civic leader Regina Farrell was adamant that the construction begin earlier. In the meantime, she requested the basketball nets and backboards be replaced. She also asked that the councilman look into getting bleachers so parents can sit and watch their children play on the field and court. Councilman Squilla spoke with the Spirit after the meeting. He believes a resurgence of civic pride in Harrowgate is fueling the revitalization of the neighborhood.
Well, I think it's a great opportunity to, first of all, show the community that the city cares about them. The other reason is because of the new activity from the Civic Association and the Advisory Council, the reactivation of the Friends Group of the playground, really gives the city interest in helping this area. A meeting like today shows great interest from the surrounding community, the neighbors, and the kids in the community that they really want to see something here. And we believe now that, like I said earlier at the meeting, communities were built around churches and schools at one point.
Right.
Now we see a bunch of activity around playgrounds and open space. And we believe that if we could do this right, with the input from the community on the things that they want at this playground, we believe that it'll help grow not only the playground itself, but the surrounding community around it, and make people feel like this is a safe haven for their kids to go, for seniors to come, and for parents to enjoy their kids playing. And I believe it'll actually grow the neighbors so that we could have access and maybe move further development in here and really create an opportunity where people want to be in Harrowgate and want to be in Heitzman.
Councilman Squilla admits he wasn't very familiar with Harrowgate before being elected, but he is very proud of the work residents are doing to help their community.
I think it's changing. I think, I got to give credit to Shannon Farrell from the Harrowgate Civic Association. It was dead for a while. There was nobody running it. So when you don't have organization in the community, everybody feels like nobody cares about it. And when Shannon put Harrowgate back on the map and got the meetings back together and got the community back involved, people starting to participate more in community activities, and then letting us know, as elected officials, we have concerns and problems in our community. How can we get help? And because of that activity, we've now been up here several times. We've been active with some police walks. We've walked around the neighborhood with the DA. We've came to Heitzman to look at how we could help recreate this park and redesign the park. And that all comes because the community is now engaged and involved. Without that, I probably still wouldn't even be here.
Right.
So, the credit goes to the neighborhood and the community for stepping up. And now it's our turn as the city to show, because of you stepping up, we are now going to step up and help you get the things you need to make this neighborhood a better place.
This has been Ptah Gabrie reporting for Spirit News.